This is the DJI Mini SE, and if you're a new or aspiring drone pilot, this is a great place to start. My name's Ken Bouvier, and I'm a drone flight instructor with UAV Coach. In this video, we'll unbox this brand new Mini SE, and we'll review some of its key features so that you can get a better understanding of what it's all about. So let's get started. All right, so we have our brand new DJI Mini SE. Now this is the base package. It comes with a drone and a battery installed and a controller. There is a Fly More kit that comes with an additional 2 batteries and a charging hub, but currently in the United States it's very difficult to find the Fly More kit. So what we recommend is that in addition to the base package, you also purchase a charging hub and at least 1 additional battery. Now, a note about the batteries. The battery that comes in the drone is the same as the DJI Mini 2 Intelligent Flight battery. This drone will also hold the older Mini battery, but there's a substantial difference in weight. The Mini 2 battery weighs about 80 grams. The older Mini battery weighs about 100 grams. That's important because the weight of this drone with this battery is less than 249 grams, which means you don't have to register it with the FAA. If you use the older Mini battery, it exceeds 249 grams, and now you do have to register the drone with the FAA. That's something to keep in mind. So let's get on to what's inside the box. I've laid out everything here that comes inside the box. First of all, you have the drone, which will have stickers on here with various instructions. There's also a removable battery that comes inside. You have the controller, which has a cable for iPhone, a lightning cable. You have a charging cable for the drone. It's a USB-C. You have a charging cable for the controller, which is a micro USB. You have 2 extra data cables for replacing the lightning cable for Android and other devices. You have 1 extra set of propellers with screws. There's an extra set of joysticks which go on the controller. And you have a screwdriver for replacing the propellers. In addition, you also have some documentation here, but we'll recommend using the user guide, which you can download off the DJI website, and we'll provide a link below. And we'll start off with the controller. So on the front of the controller here, you have 2 buttons. You have a power button and you have a return to home button. The power button, as with all DJI products, you push once and then you push and hold to turn it on, and the same thing to turn off. The return to home button is while you're out flying, you can push this button and the drone will automatically come back. This button also acts as a flight pause button. So as the drone is coming back, you can push that and it'll stop right where it's at and hover. Down below here, you have the arms for your mobile device that fits in here. That is the display to look through the camera, as well as some additional controls other than the controller. The data cables that I mentioned earlier, the iPhone, it's the lightning cable. You can see that cable comes up to here. This plugs in and out. That's a micro USB slot. This is also where you charge the controller. So with this controller, you can't charge it and use it at the same time because it's the same port. Down below here is the joysticks. I mentioned there's an extra pair. Well, this is the primary pair. You take those out and you basically just screw them in here, like so, and that's how you use the controller. When you're done, you take them out and put them back in these slots. That way it keeps these from getting damaged and makes it easier to carry the controller. So if I come up to the top here, or the front of the controller, there's a wheel here. This is what controls the camera on the drone. You move the camera up, move the camera down. There's also a couple of buttons here. This is for video. If you're in video mode, you push that and you'll start to record video. This is the camera button or the photo button, and the same thing here. If you're in the photo mode, you push this button and you'll take a photo. Now if you're in photo mode and you want to switch to video, you click the video button, that puts you in video mode. You click it again and that will start recording video. Same thing with the camera. If you're in video mode and you click this button, it'll put you in photo mode. Click again, you take the picture. Across here, you've got the antennas. This is how the controller communicates with the drone. Now, a couple of key points with the antennas. First of all, you don't want to ever have them crossed like this. It can cause communication problems with the drone. You want to have them vertical, basically, or there's kind of a roughly 45-degree detent. Now, the antennas are intended to have this flat surface face the drone. So depending on how you hold the controller, you may want to put them, depends on which way you want it to go. So the drone, as you can see, it comes folded up. The arms are folded. When you get this drone in the package, you'll have a bunch of stickers on here. I took them off already. There are stickers around the propellers to just kind of keep them stable while shipping and things like that. There's other stickers that have little notes. Now, as I mentioned, it comes folded. There's two stickers here that tell you about unfolding the arms. There's a number 1 and number 2. Number 1 says unfold the forward arm first, and then unfold the rear arm down and back second. Now, the reason for that is because if you do the rear arm first, you can't open the front arm. So it's just a quick step. You can leave these stickers on, they won't hurt anything, or you can take them off. If you leave them on, it's just a good reminder. So I'll go ahead and unfold all of these. And this is how your drone will look when you're flying, basically like this. So I'll come around to the front of the drone. This is where the camera is. You can see there's a cover on it. This is a camera cover to protect the lens and the camera as well as the gimbal. Now, before every flight, you will want to take this off. It basically just clips here. You have a handle there, and then there's 2 clips at the top that clip in there. So that keeps the camera still, keeps the everything protected and the gimbal from bouncing all over while you're traveling. To put it back on, it's a little bit more difficult, but you just kind of hook those hooks under there and then snap it in there. Generally not too hard. So coming down, you see there's 4 lights here. They're not lit at the moment. Those are indicator lights for power. This is the power button. Again, to turn the drone on, it's the same as the controller. You push once and then you push and hold. That turns the drone on, puts power to it. These are just some air vents. Back here you have some sensors. There's a camera in the middle and then 2 infrared sensors. This is for the downward vision system that allows you to fly indoors and allows to make precision landings for return to home and things like that. Back here there's also an indicator light. It's a flashing LED. In the manual and the user guide, you'll see there's various colors and various patterns that indicate different status of the drone. Now, just kind of flipping around and come to the very back here, you have a USB-C port for charging. So on this, the battery stays in it and you can charge right from here. Everything is fully charged, so we can finish getting set up. So what you can see here, the 4 LED lights are on solid, which indicates that the controller is completely charged. So we can unplug that one and we'll just tuck that away. And if I turn the drone over, you see the same thing. All 4 lights are solid, so both of them are fully charged. The controller accommodates both iPhone and Android devices. So I have an Android phone, so I'm going to replace this lightning cable with the USB-C cable and plug that in, then plug in my Android phone. So the way this works, I generally will plug in the phone first before sliding it into the slots on the arm, just to make it a little bit easier. Just kind of position it and slide both of those arms in, and you want to get it snug up there. First thing you want to do is from here is to install the DJI Fly app. For Apple products, you can get the app on the Apple App Store. For Android devices, you have to go to the DJI website and you download what's called an APK file, and then you have to put it onto the phone, and then the app will come on here. So it's just a little different there. As you can see, I've already got the DJI Fly app on here, so I'm going to go ahead and launch it. Just my own experience that Android devices don't necessarily work as well with DJI products as the Apple products do. So it's just something to keep in mind if you are having issues and you're using an Android. So we've got the app launched, we've got the controller connected. So I'm going to turn the controller on. So again, I push once and then push and hold, and you hear that tone. That's the controller starting up. So it looks like we're connected here. What you see is the indicator lights are flashing. So the controller is currently searching for the drone to connect to. So we'll go ahead and turn the drone on. First things first, always remember to take the gimbal cover off. One of the stickers that's on at the beginning will tell you to do that. It should be part of a checklist to always take that off. And then again, we want to push once and then push and hold. And you'll hear it make a couple of clicks, and then you'll hear that tone. And you'll see the LED flashing various sequences. And the controller is still flashing, so these two are trying to connect. You have to give a little bit. And now you see that there's 4 solid dots indicating that the two are connected. And so this is what you'll see. The app will come up. You'll see what the drone is seeing in the camera. And at this point, you're ready to go. For the first time you launch, you will more than likely have to do some firmware updates and software updates. You'll get notifications on the screen here, and you just go through those and let them run. So that's all for now for the unboxing and descriptions. I'll be doing another video shortly where I'll walk through everything needed to have a successful first flight, and then we'll get in the air and we'll go through the app in much more detail. We'll actually do some flights and see how the app interacts with the drone and the controller and all of that. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the UAV Coach channel below and click that bell to make sure you get notified of when the next video is available. Until then, all of us here at UAV Coach wish you blue skies and safe flying. We'll see you soon.